And this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with Audrey and Ruby visiting, and we're going to make a flower garden today. We're going to start with some white paint and cover our background. We might actually, I see that lump, we might actually use another color in the middle. I think glasses would be important. It's always good to remember my glasses and put them on. Alright, that helps me see the lumps in the Floetrol painted areas too. I haven't worked on a canvas this small in a long time, but I think it would be pretty neat to try. And since I really wanted another color in the center, actually I'm going to go a little below center. And I'm going to do something I've wanted to do for a while, is I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to move some of that paint right out of the way in sort of an uneven pattern, because I think that will help when I tip the canvas to move some paint. I'm going to just take the paint right off the edge. Ruby's a little height challenged today, so we hope that she can have a chance to see. I would like to have a nice dark colored center, and I think what I'm going to do is use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, available on the Amazon link below the video if you're watching on a laptop, maybe on your phone, probably doubt it. Alright, last time I did this, I did it with black, and it was too straight across. It wasn't good at all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock some of that center color down on both sides, clean off as best I can my spatula, try and keep my canvas where I can know that the camera's going to be able to focus. I didn't wet my rag. Wet rag is imperative for cleaning off my spatulas as I go, because even in a few minutes the paint will dry in your spatula and then you'll have something that's going to be dragging little things across. Okay, so today what am I going to do? I'm going to make up some colors right there for my greens, and I'm going to have to go really, really light. We don't need many at all because it's such a small area. I'm going to use some darker stuff. So that's a Prussian blue with a clogged tip, which I'm going to poke. Oh, that was messy. That was super messy. That was maybe the most messy I've ever been. Hopefully that's not on my camera lens. No, I guess we escaped. Okay, put a little bit of that in there. Put a little bit of this in there, maybe. I'm going to need enough to pour out of there, so I'm going to give it a shot of this. And, really? And then I'm going to look for that right there, which is my metallic forest green. And that's a nice turquoise, but that was a lot of that. Let's make sure this is shaken up. And it's got another color green inside its cap, which reminds me, I might want that color green too. Or two of them. I'm probably going to have more paint than I need again. I also have splatters from when that paint went up, but I think we'll be okay. I want to do something different for the flowers. You want to come close and look at that? I'll show it to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
So we're just going to ribbon pour it. We have never tried one this small. So first, you guys are here for the first. But if you guys can do it, or if I can do it, it's possible. Alright, so the reason I have the white paint there is because we need that green to flow, and we're not going to get that green to flow unless we use an edge catcher. And an edge catcher is just a sheet of plastic. And we're going to start that way. Actually, I'm going to add a few more things because I can see it would be nice to have them. And some more down here, just to help the rest of the paint move. Modify my original plan a little bit. And turquoise. Sometimes I get away with it, and sometimes there's too much paint. More often than not, I get away with it, even when there's too much paint. So I'm still going to tip all that down. It's a really nice cool day here today. It's very comfortable as opposed to what it usually is. I'm going to just keep letting that run against my hand until it pools. And then I'm going to tip it back, and I'm going to squeeze it right onto the canvas. And you can see That is tipping right up. You're allowed to talk.
Oh, we gotta get some plastic.
Yes. Yes, I'll give you one of those before you go. Now, then I'm going to take my basting brush and I'm going to run it up. And when I have enough paint on the side, on the residual paint, I'm going to... Now I'm doing this way this time because I want to put flowers on top. Now I haven't done any chain yet and I still intend... You can come right over here, Ruby, if you want. You're not going to be on camera or anything, I promise.
Good luck.
I don't want to be on
I'm
camera.
getting closer. Move so I can get closer.
Alright, so that's kind of working, huh? And let's grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and take a few of those. I'll get you a stool, Ruby, if you want one.
Yes, please.
Where's my stool? They moved it yesterday. There it is. We'll be right back. Have a stool. Just be careful. There you go. Now you can see. Yay. So I'm just making any of those things that didn't really look absolutely like foliage. And I'm going to steal a little paint on the edge of my spatula. I'm just going to tap it along. And now comes the fun part. We're going to add flower colors. Cross your fingers. And after that, I might put some chain in there. I might not. Also, I can find a somewhat clean skewer that's not broken, please. And I can just drag it up. Drag it back.
That looks so easy when you do it.
It's the fear that kicks everybody's butt. Doesn't mean it's not possible. I was told a long time ago, genius is just focused intent. And sometimes it takes a while to get some. Alright, so let's do what I've never done before and go ahead and try out a whole new way of doing this. I don't believe I'm going to tip, but that's okay. That's kind of cute.
I love it.
Let's throw a little yellow in there too. Oh, I love it. I accidentally have very little coming out, which means I can make a much smaller dot, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm going to find a clean skewer. I'm going to wipe off my spatula before I come back. Yeah, see? See? Schmutz already. Bad artist. Bad. Alright, so I haven't used any chain, but I did leave it someplace I couldn't do anything with it. So I'm going to put the chain in my hand, and I'm going to loop it. Because I like the pattern it makes. Now it doesn't matter how much white I started with, I still don't have enough. I'm going to let that paint relax right off the end of that chain and right over. She said hopefully. Might as well. Can't help myself. Trying not to get rid of anything I really love. Once I get a whole lot of paint on there, I'm going to have to let it relax somewhere else. My problem was that I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my flowers, and we're still not there. Alright, kind of want want something right there. Really? Okay, fine, be that way. Now it's green. That's a tomorrow fix. Nobody will ever know if you don't tell them. Except for those other 54,000 people. I really like the bottom. I'm going to give the torch a chance. Because you can see the little cells come up.
Yeah.
Whoa, you don't want to get that close.
And you have to be careful if you don't want it to dry the paint.
Yeah, well it does set up the surface of the paint. I'm going to take my skewer. What am I going to do? I'm going to put some more pink in there. Because I like pink. Alright. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to pull some things up. Take some paint from somewhere else. Sprinkle some things out. See what's left on there, use it somewhere else. Steal some paint again.
You just have to give yourself permission to try.
Yep.
And test and don't worry about it.
And if you have what you might think of as a mistake, don't worry about that either because there's always tomorrow. You can dot.
Well, what looks like a mistake close up might not look like a mistake from the wall.
Well, what looks like a mistake right now might not be a mistake tomorrow either.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
And I can also go back in. Can I? And add more. I can put a little paint over on the edge or something. Dip my skewer in. Give myself dots. Actually, I think I'm going to just pull that right up.
You know, like my sculptor friend Barbara, she wakes up every day with something in her. I mean, it's in her. She has to get it out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm going to because of the white paint is wet in the background, it means that we're going to get a nice reaction from spiraling things right out. What else have I got? Something for contrast. So you think they're just abstract, and then they start to look at stuff because your brain is like, what's that? Oh, let me think about that. Come out. That was a little underwhelming. That's okay. We are almost done. So I will tell you guys, there's a contest running every single month. And if you check the end screens of this video, if you're watching on a computer, I guess, you will be able to be entered in the contest if you decide you'd like to be a studio contributor. There's 7 paintings for the drawing for April 8th to choose from if your name is drawn. So what I want now is just a little bit of green on my skewer. Run down, please. Most of them don't require it. Probably none of them require it. But I like that little textural element. Go back up, because I don't want all of you. Come back down. I get what I get. I have enough paint on there. Now I could put some green in there if I wanted to. Some light green. And I can keep playing as long as I want to also. Okay, he's on the phone. He's always doing that. Let's just give it some. A little something extra. I like that yellow. I did set a timer, didn't I? Maybe I didn't start it.
17 minutes.
Yeah, but if I didn't start it, it doesn't matter. That needs to be a bigger flower. I like to just take my skewer and drag a few things out. And I might like to put just a little bit more of that in there. It's a little dangerous because I heated the bottom and the surface set up, so I probably should have waited on that because it's a little gummy, but I think it's okay. Alright, so
It's beauteous.
it is what it is. It's an experiment. I'm going to give myself a little stem right there. Anything else I think needs a stem? If you think you can't fix it, you're probably wrong. Alright, it's not perfect, but it's little. So where's my timer? I don't even see it anywhere here. I'm sure we were out of time. There we go. Yep, I didn't set it. I'm gonna get right up there. So you guys watch some more videos. There's 500 on the end screens, and you're probably gone soon, if not now, and you are still here. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio with Ruby and Audrey in the backyard. And since you guys were so nice and asked me repeatedly to make sure you could see the view the right way up, I'm going to show it to you. And I may touch up my edges for a minute and make sure everything's the way I want it to be, but you don't need to see that. And we'll be back in another video some other time soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.